Bharatiya Janata Party National President J.P. Nadda scheduled to visit ball-bound Nagaland on February 14 to launch party's election manifesto. A day later, Nadda to visit Meghalaya and launch the manifesto for the neighboring state that also goes to poll on February 27. Nagaland records one fresh COVID case after reporting nil COVID-19 cases and death for several months. Fresh case reported from Kohima takes the total case lot to 35,987. Apex bodies of Noklak visit Myanmar's Chu village to donate basic food items for those who lost their homes during the fire which destroyed 72 houses due to solar battery blast. Bharatiya Janata Party President J.B. Nadda, along with Tripura Chief Minister Manik Saha, releases party's manifesto for Tripura's assembly election. Releasing manifesto, Nadda says it is not a piece of paper but commitment towards people. Death toll of multiple devastating earthquakes which struck southern Turkey and Syria crosses more than 15,000. Rescuers in both countries battle bitter cold as race against time to find survivors continues. Hello viewers, this is Mongsun. Welcome to Nltv News Now. Let us have a look in news in detail. Bharatiya Janata Party National President J.B. Nadda is scheduled to visit ball-bound Nagaland and Meghalaya next week on February 14 and February 15 to release the party manifesto. Notably, the welfare of people through infrastructure development and women are anticipated to be the main focus areas in the manifesto for the elections, in addition to security and law and order. Nagaland on Wednesday recorded one fresh COVID case after reporting nil COVID-19 cases and deaths for several months. The fresh case was reported from Kohima, taking the total case load to 35,987, while the death toll remained unchanged at 782. Notably, the authorities urged the citizens to take possible measures and wear masks in order to protect themselves from the virus. Kamyungan Tribal Council, Kamyungan Minu Hoikam, Kamyungan Students Union in collaboration visited Chu village which was burnt down on February 2, destroying 72 houses due to solar battery blast. Notably, the sole purpose of the visit is to Chu village was to donate basic food items to the victims affected by the fire tragedy and to share their grievances they are experiencing during the visit. A brief prayer meeting was conducted along with the pastor, village council chairman and few villagers, during which they expressed their gratitude for the act of kindness being received during the time of hardship and also for the support received from various organizations and societies. To ensure peaceful, free and fair poll during the general election, Kohima Police has directed all arms license holders under Kohima district to deposit their licensed arm to concerned police stations without fail on or before February 15. The notification further stated that failure to comply with the order would lead to cancellation of license and penalty process for which would be initiated with immediate effect from February 15 onwards. Kohima Police, along with Timapur Police, on Sunday apprehended 4 persons who have abducted the driver of a passenger bus bound for Guwahati near Putusha Bridge area. The 4 arrested persons, namely Apen Lota, Kuvito, Vito Yepto, and Muli, were suspected to be illegal tax collectors. Police informed that a case has been registered against the 4 accused at Sushu Zubza Police Station for further investigation. Northern Angami Students Union will organize 47th Biennial Annual Conference at Zatima Sports Complex from February 10 to 12. The program will be created by National Ayush Mission State Program Officer C. Kruto John Zaleb, Nagaland University Professor Rosemary Zuvichu, and several other special guests. Introductory session will be held on February 10 at 4:30 p.m., while inaugural will be held on February 11 from 9:30 a.m. onwards. Notably, present Northern Angami Students Union team is headed to Anzui Kitsu as the president and Wikitu Zoe Yashu as general secretary. With the election just around the corner, to see the preparations, Nltv on Wednesday visited Chumukidima's DC office. On reaching the spot, we got to know that the CCTV cameras were being prepared in boxes to be sent to each district for establishing and monitoring in each polling station. While talking to the officer in charge, he briefed us in detail how the procedure will be done and also how each district will have a district administrator as well as assistant administrator for the smooth functioning of all the cameras.
As per the direction of ECI, we will be implementing webcasting in the polling station across the state during the forthcoming general election. It will cover around 70% of the state total polling stations. And the polling station is based on the critical and the vulnerable polling stations. It's like that. Like I told earlier, we have identified polling station based on the critical and vulnerable polling station of the districts. So accordingly, we have arranged this much number of cameras. Like say, like if we have identified 30 polling stations for the districts, we will be sending the exact 30 plus reserve, maybe around plus 20. Yeah, this we have for implementing this and for executing this work, we have given the contract to the Vimukti private. That is Vimukti Solutions Private Limited from Ahmedabad, Gujarat. Even last year, last election during the Lok Sabha 2019, they were the one who executed this work. So we are awarding them this work order based on the contract. Yeah, that's it. As of now, we have complete set of for the live. We have complete set of 1,800. So in that, it includes reserve also. The live polling station identified was around 1,400.
Personally check how is the procedure done?
Like you have seen there in our sorting room, we are now on the process of preparation. That is, we are checking and then sorting things. So we will make sure that each and every camera is functioning well, and after that we will dispatch this to the districts on 9, that is tomorrow. As of now, we have asked the districts to requisition vehicles and an authorized person to come and collect the materials. Okay, regarding this, from the office side, that is from the administration side, for each polling station there will be one operator each. Yeah, and then from the company there will be 2 district managers and then assistant managers. They will be stationed at the DC office. After the completion of election, those materials, it will be collected by the DEOs, and then it will return here again to the dispatch center, and then we will return this to the company itself.
Oftentimes, there have been numerous instances where reports of conflicts or heated arguments come to light between passengers and auto drivers in Dimapur, as it seems the auto drivers charge over than the usual rates. On Wednesday, an auto driver was caught overcharging a passenger in Dimapur, who charged more than 100 rupees from Nutun Bosti till supermarket area, while the normal fare is 70 rupees maximum. Dimapur District Auto Rickshaw Drivers Union President Titu Yeptoy informed that the accused driver was penalized by the union. It has also been learned that the driver has been banned from driving for 2 weeks, and in addition, the particular auto which he was driving will also be seized after informing the owner of the vehicle.
আমি গান দৌৰা তো একটা দুটা জায়গাতে দৌৰিছে অভাৰচাৰ্জ কৰা গান আৰু ড্ৰাইভাৰকে বি লুগি নাই নিছে অফিচতে আৰু তাহাংগে পেনেলাইজ কৰিবলৈ আছে আৰু নেক্সট টাইম পৰা নকৰিব কাৰণে আমি খান পাব্লিক খান হলে বি একদম ওভারচার্জ করা খান তো মান্না মারে বি হলে বি আজি অফিস কে আনি কিনা নহলে বি ইনফরমেশন দিয়ে কিনা আমি খান অটো ড্রাইভার অটো খান ধরব বলে দিবি তাই তো নতুন বস্তি পৰা লৈ কিনা তাতে সুপার মার্কেটতে 70 নহলে বি 60 रुपीस হবলে তো তাই 120 চার্জ করে থাকিছে এইটো কাৰণে আমি খান মাম্মা তাকে ধরে কিনা অফিসতে লৈ কিনা আনিছে আজি আমি খান ধরা তো
After the process of filing of nominations for the 4th Nagaland Legislative Assembly election 2023 ended on Tuesday, candidates from overall 3 constituency of Dimapur attended a scrutiny meeting at the Deputy Commissioner Office of Dimapur in a 3-round and time fixture for final check of nomination procedure to contest in this general election. Notably, scrutiny started from 11 a.m. and continued till 2 p.m.
और इतना डिमापुर 2 जैसे को ले तो मातु शिलोंग कुमार NDPP पार्टी पर आता है भी अजय आई ने तला कुछ स्क्रूटिनी दे तो किन का से प्रोसीजर कुरिने जैसे और तला का स्टैंड बाय दियारो NDPP पर था तो केरन जोंग ला लोंग कुमार इनका उन्हें भी ऐसे उन्हें मान जाना से और सुबु जमीर इंडिपेंडेंट जा से उन्हें भी इधर जाना से और S अमेंटो चिशी INC इंडियन नेशनल कांग्रेस YVK हो IME ताई LJP RV पर जाया से उन्हें भी तो जाना से डिमापुर 3 पर लून तुंगनुंग भी हसे इंडिपेंडेंट कैंडिडेट आज तो जिमोमी LJP भी और हिकानी जगह लो NDPP टिकट पर जाया से और श्री देशो लासो INC इंडियन नेशनल कांग्रेस श्री काउतो चिशिसुमी इंडिपेंडेंट कैंडिडेट को नहीं था इतना महान तहन की भी लोग पादो सबके कोथा गुरुशे तहन भी तहन ला कैंडिडेट लो इने स्टैंड फर्म से और इंडिपेंडेंट कैंडिडेट्स खान के स्पेशली मोहन हुदा दो अपने हां लगा कैंडिडेट लो इने अपने किमान स्टैंड फर्म थाइबो ना किंगाना लास्ट डे ते अपने हां विथड्रॉ भी करबो गादो हां गुशन होय तहन विथड्रॉल करबो ना करबो कंटिन्यू करिने जावले से और अलग कैंडिडेट खान भी अलग अलग पार्टी ब्रा एदे तहन नॉमिनेशन दिगिना जी स्क्रूटनी दे थागिने थागा दो इदो खान लो इने तहन भी प्रोसेस पूरा कंप्लीट कर दिसे कुल ना भी नाम दे अलग को ओला नाय और
Scrutiny meeting for Chumukidima was held at the DC office on Wednesday at around 11 a.m. with nomination papers of various candidates from different parties being scrutinized. Altogether, there were 6 parties present for the scrutiny, namely wherein nomination of one candidate from Gasmani 1 was found invalid and cancelled due to improper documentation of the electoral code of conduct. Bharatiya Janata Party President JB Nadda, along with Tripura Chief Minister Manik Shah, on Thursday released the party's manifesto for the Tripura Assembly elections. While addressing the public meeting, Nadda said Tripura was once known for blockades and insurance, but now the state is now known for peace, prosperity and development. He further promised greater autonomy for tribal areas, an increase in farmers' monetary assistance and industry-specific manufacturing zones based on rubber if it returns to power for the second time in a row in Tripura. Furthermore, releasing the manifesto for the February 16th Assembly elections in the state, Nadda also announced a rupees 5 meal scheme for all named after religious Guru Anukul Jantra and setting up a regional institute of medical sciences hospital in Agartala.
राज्य माननीय मुख्यमंत्री प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर मानिक शाह महोदय कि मैं यहाँ कह सकता हूँ कि 13 लाख आयुष्मान कार्ड त्रिपुरा में लोगों को दिए गए 13 लाख और 107 करोड़ रुपए का सेटलमेंट किया गया है, यानी 107 करोड़ रुपीस गरीब लोगों को गंभीर बीमारियों से इलाज के लिए त्रिपुरा में दिया गया और सारे देश में 80,000 करोड़ रुपए आयुष्मान भारत में खर्च। अगर मैं बात करूं एजुकेशन टिल ग्रेजुएशन, तो मुझे खुशी है ये बताते हुए कि ऑल काइंड ऑफ फीस ऑफ द गर्ल चाइल्ड स्टूडेंट्स रक्षा बंधन गिफ्ट के तहत इसको वेव ऑफ दिया यह त्रिपुरा की सरकार ने। अगर मैं बात करूं, हमने कहा था मिनिमम भत्ता 2000 होगा, और मुझे खुशी है कि मैं ये कहता हूं कि सोशल पेंशन वॉज इंक्रीज फ्रॉम 1000 to 2000 रुपीज। इस बात को भी हमको ध्यान रखना। अगर मैं, और इसी के साथ हमने कहा था कि हमारा मिनिमम वेजेस 340 रुपीज होगा, दैट वॉज ऑल्सो कॉन्फिडेंट। हमने कहा था हम स्मार्टफोन्स देंगे, हजारों की संख्या में स्मार्टफोन्स हमारे ग्रेजुएट स्टूडेंट्स को दिया गया, ये मैं दावे के साथ कह सकता हूं। We had promised for the procurement of paddy, और उसके लिए एमएसपी, मुझे खुशी है आपको बताते हुए कि 1,30,000 मेट्रिक टन पैडी इसको हमने प्रोक्योर किया और 70,000 फार्मर्स को इसका बेनिफिट मिला और 243 करोड़ इसमें खर्च हुए थे। ये भी हम आपको, मैं ये सब आपको इसलिए बता रहा हूं क्योंकि आई वॉन्ट टू कि एम्फसाइज ऑन वन थिंग कि जो हम कहते हैं वो हम करते हैं, इसलिए जो आज हम कहेंगे वो त्रिपुरा का रोड मैप बनने वाला है, इस बात को भी हमको याद रखना। और मैं यहां पर अब आपको वो भी कहना चाहता हूं, जो कहा था वो किया है। अब मैं उन बातों की चर्चा कर रहा हूं जो नहीं कहा था फिर के दिया है, उसकी भी आपको ज्ञान। और जब मैं उसकी बात करता हूं तो हमारे गवर्नमेंट रिजर्व में 50% मार्केट स्टॉल्स इन शॉपिंग कॉम्प्लेक्स वे रिजर्व फॉर वुमेन। कहा नहीं था, करके दिया। और 400 करोड़ रुपीस इस पॉलिसी पर खर्च हो रहा है। उसी तरीके से 15 नए एकलव्य रेजिडेंशियल स्कूल्स खोले गए और अभी के बजट में सारे देश के लिए 38,800 टीचर्स के रिक्रूटमेंट का प्रावधान किया गया है। उसी तरीके से वन अधिकार एक्ट बना करके हम लोगों ने सुविधा दी फॉरेस्ट में रहने वाले हमारे जनजाति भाइयों के लिए, और 1,30,000 फॉरेस्ट ड्वेलर्स को जमीन का पट्टा दिया गया है। कहीं मैनिफेस्टो में नहीं लिखा था, लेकिन आज आदिवासी भाई जमीन का पट्टा लेकर के बैठा है और उनकी संख्या है 1,30,000 हमारे फॉरेस्ट ड्वेलर्स। ये हमने करके दिया। उसी तरीके से कभी हमने नहीं कहा था कि हम आपको वर्ल्ड बैंक का प्रोजेक्ट लेके आएंगे, लेकिन मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूं कि त्रिपुरा को एक
In a tragic incident, at least 6 houses were burnt in a massive fire that broke out in the Chayokkam area in Assam's Kamrun district on Wednesday. According to officials, the fire broke out at a house in the Chayong Merganda area and it spread out to nearby houses. Notably, properties worth several lakhs of rupees were destroyed in the fire. Later, firefighters and locals brought the situation under control. Prime Minister will visit Lucknow on Friday to inaugurate the Uttar Pradesh Global Investor Summit 2023. Notably, the summit will be held with an aim to bring together policymakers, industry leaders, academia, think tankers and leaders from across the world to collectively explore business opportunities and partnerships. At least 7 laborers in Uttar Pradesh Gautam Butta Nagar district were killed after an Uttar Pradesh roadways bus ran over them while injuring several others. Meanwhile, the roadway bus has been sent to the concerned police station and the bodies of the deceased have been sent for postmortem, while the police said that the driver is still absconding and efforts are being made to nab him, after which a case will be registered against him. A fire broke out in the slum of Garket subdivision of the Una district in Himachal Pradesh, which allegedly killed 4 miners during the midnight hours of Wednesday. As per the information, 4 miners included 3 Bihar-Beth siblings living in a temporary shelter at the Banedi Hat slum. Meanwhile, rupees 30,000 also turned into ashes after their temporary shelter in the slum caught fire, while the fire brigade and a team of police personnel reached the spot in time to control the fire, but could not save a life. Furthermore, Chief Minister of Himachal Pradesh, Sukhvinder Singh Sukha, and Deputy Chief Minister Mukesh Agnihotri have expressed grief over the incident and asked authorities to provide immediate relief to the affected families. The death toll from the earthquakes that jolted Turkey and Syria has risen to at least 16,000 on Wednesday. Notably, the total number of injured in Syria and Turkey has reached 50,000. Aid agencies and emergency workers have said that the death toll is likely to rise further, with many people still trapped under the rubble and freezing weather conditions hampering rescue efforts. A total of 126 shelters have been up in Aleppo, which is one of cities that has been most impacted by the earthquake, and 52 mosques have been changed into centers for the people.
Fidanlık mahallesine Binevler noktanın arkasında bir bina göçmüş. Yaklaşık 10 kişi.
So that is for news now. Keep watching Nltv.